All right, so now that the markets are pumping, things are starting to look great. Did we forget about that Bitboy crypto situation? And I know a lot of people are interested to see what exactly is next. Is there an update regarding this? And speaking about an update, there definitely is an update regarding that matter. So we're going to get right into that and see what is this update and where we could really see things headed for Bitboy crypto specifically. So you can see Bitboy crypto went on Twitter just 8:39 p.m., which was probably, we're looking at an hour ago or so, and he has that come out and say thank you to the Bit Squad, Ben Nation, and Pluto Alliance for all the support. Keep the pressure on Hit Network. In the end, we will win. You can't steal someone's company that they built on their identity and win. They can't clone me. LOL. I love you guys, especially the haters. So he has come out and spoke about this. He's also been speaking on Discord. I've heard something around that, and he's totally against what has happened. And speaking about, substance abuse, that, there were some allegations going around that he is going through. We have also heard some breaking news come out regarding that. So you can see this for yourself. Bitboy Armstrong was fired from his company, Bitboy Crypto, due to substance abuse, but his drug test came back negative. Says he won't go down without a fight. So he has come out and posted this, kind of going through that, he is okay. He's not going through any of these things that people are claiming that he's going through. So, this situation is unfolding like crazy. And as mentioned to you guys before in our update that I, covered yesterday, people have their own opinions on the dude. I've never really watched the dude. Everyone has their own right to, obviously have an opinion on someone. But like I said, there's no secret at this point that he did get into some projects that were, scams. So that's just one of its own situations on its own. But when it comes to, saying a person is going through this, that, just so you can steal someone's company, if that's true, again, remember, I mentioned in my other video as well, we need to hear both stories, and he has spoken out this time around. So if he's saying what he's saying and it's true, and they fired him because they think that he has substance problem and he doesn't really have that, then guess what, that is not good. At the end of the day, he does have the right to have that company, and they shouldn't really fire him just using those statements, which in my opinion is not right. So here we're going to get into a little bit more as to what's going on. So you can see, tonight Armstrong says the conflict is far from over. Let's go over that. So you can see I'm withholding making any statements right now, he has added. And in the Discord, you can see he has said, I have not relapsed. I have not relapsed. That is a lie. He said that in a group call. And also he says, Justin, Williams, and TJ have cooked up this plot because I have diet pills. Anybody can look this up. Everybody knows. My wife knows. He added that he has a valid prescription for the weight loss. So, and he's basically coming and saying they're using this to get me out of my own company, explaining that his name was previously removed from Hit Network's office building because he said he had bad credit from his past. So a lot of personal things going here. Again, this is really, really interesting to see. We're talking about one of the biggest, if not the biggest, crypto influencer in this space, and we can really see the magnitude of this because literally over the past day or two we have seen this thing trending left and right. So basically what he's saying in short words, again, this is an update for you guys, what he's saying is that, as mentioned to you guys before, a lot of people still are not familiar as to how he's able to get kicked out of his own company. So let's lay it down. When you are, getting big, maybe you do know people that are willing to invest in your company for a percentage of the shares. So in this case, I think when he was coming to the top, he made his company into a corporation, and a few people were willing to invest their money for a percentage of shares. And now what has happened is those shareholders, along with Armstrong, they all bundled together to vote him out. And that is something you can do. But if they are taking advantage of, all the social media presence, the brand that he has built for himself, that is not good. Again, I'm just telling you guys what I'm seeing, what I'm reading. This is starting to really get interesting because we're not even in the bull market yet. And, this company that he has built, if you want to call it, it probably brings in millions and millions of dollars of revenue. So people can have a negative intent. We see that all the time. When big money is involved, things can really turn around. So is that what's really happening? Who knows? We will see what happens. As of now, this is all we have heard. The substance thing that came out that, he's dealing with that. That's the reason as to why he was kicked out. Now he has come out and said that is not true. So are we about to see a massive legal action that's about to take place? I believe that is where things are headed, because this is quite interesting to say the least, because at the end of the day, people can have their own opinion on anyone. To be quite frank, never watched the guy, but do know that he has been involved with some of the most shadiest projects that he has talked about. That's, on its own. And should he be held liable? Of course. Anyone, not just himself, anyone that is involved in shady business is supposed to be held liable, no question asked. But that does not allow other people to come out and take advantage of you. And from what he's saying, we need to give him every chance to explain his side as well. So that is the update regarding this entire situation. But markets are looking great. We will definitely take that. But wanted to give you guys an update regarding this because a lot of people were really excited on that entire subject, if you want to call it. So let me know down below what your personal thoughts are. Do you think he's talking the truth? Do you think there is some negative intent from those other shareholders, or do you think this was the right move they have made? A lot of people have mixed thoughts on this from what I'm seeing, but I want to hear from you guys now that we have heard a statement come out of him. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think. But with that said, that is it for today's update. If there is any other update regarding this situation, you guys know it will be covered on my channel. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.